Now let's take a look at the Classes page. Click on the Classes button on the left side. To the right is a list of the classes offered at your school. We'll click on one class, in this case American Literature. The class title is whatever you call the class within your school. Perhaps it refers to a specific grade. For example, English 6th may be a 6th grade class. The report title below, in this case, simply says English. That's what actually appears on the report card. On the report card itself, there will be no reference to a grade level as long as the number 6 is left off the report title. The teacher field is below that. Should you need to change the name of the teacher in the class, to the right of the teacher name field is a button with 3 dots in it. Click on it and the list of classes now becomes a list of your teaching staff. Click on the name of the correct teacher. Below the primary teacher's name is a secondary teacher field, and there is a pull-down menu for this. Any teacher with a check next to the name is considered a secondary teacher in that classroom. This can be appropriate if you have a team teaching situation, or perhaps a class that's taught 2 days a week by one teacher and 3 days a week by another. Or perhaps you have a situation in which a teacher is out on long-term leave, and so you've hired a long-term substitute. The substitute can be entered into GradeLink using the staff page, and then assigned as a secondary teacher to the class here in the Classes page. Period refers to the class period during which the class is held. Report order refers to the order in which classes are displayed on your school's report card. If the report order is set at 0, classes will display in alphabetical order. The number of units each class is worth goes in the units and credits field. If your school is on a trimester system, the number of units in this field should represent 1/3 of the total number of units or credits available for the full year. If your school is on the quarter system, the number of units should be 1/4 of what a student can earn over the course of 1 year. If your school uses 2 semesters of 2 quarters each, the units displayed in this field should equal 1/2 of the total of units for 1 year. As far as class type, a standard class is a typical academic class with a grade sheet and a 3, 2, 1. A standard class is a typical academic class with a standard grade sheet. When a teacher is finished grading assignments and is finished entering assignments into GradeLink, and the quarter has come to an end, the teacher needs to what we call conclude the class. And until the teacher has concluded the class, there is no permanent record of the class. A full administrator may conclude a class should a teacher forget to do so. To do this, highlight the class you'd like to conclude, and then in the bottom of the first column there is a button that says Conclude. Click on it. Go ahead and confirm that you would like to conclude the class, and the class is concluded. You can tell when a class is concluded by the fact that it's now in purple type and it has 2 stars in front of it. This is a very quick, easy visual way to tell when a class is concluded and when isn't. Should you see classes on your report cards that do not have grades in them, there's a very good chance it's because the class has not been concluded. Once a class has been concluded, there can be no more adjustments or edits to the class. However, as a full administrator, you do have the ability to unconclude a class if a teacher needs this in order to make changes. To unconclude a class, click on a class that has been concluded, and then click on the Unconclude button, and then OK it. The class is now unconcluded, and the teacher is able to make changes to the class. If you have athletic teams or student organizations that require students maintain certain academics to be eligible for participation, GradeLink can help you with this. First, create a class. For example, football. Indicate the teacher's name, whether it be a coach or an athletic director. And then under class type, be sure to call it a sport. The class won't be on the report card, but this is a method that allows GradeLink to track the academics of all students in this football class. There is a report available to you in Administrator Reports called the Ineligible Players Report. So for this school, they have a minimum eligibility requirement of a GPA of 2.5, and the student can have no letter grades equal to a D or below. To create a new class, click on the Cancel button if there's anything in the class title field already, and then simply add the name of the class as well as the report title. Indicate a teacher and a secondary teacher if necessary. Select the number of credits the class is worth. If it's to take place during a specific time period during the day, indicate the period number here. If you would like it to be in a specific place on your report card, indicate that by the report order. And then indicate the type of class and the grade scale that will be applied to it. Click on the Add button and the class will be added to your class list. And that's it for the classes page. We'll talk about your terms next.